Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. I've been mixing the cards for an hour after I showered and cleansed off all the energy from a lot of the readings and just a lot of the energy that was going on. While I was in the shower, it started to actually rain after a really nice day, which made my intuition just a bit heightened. The whole time I was trying to shower and just get what I kind of felt like was dishonest energy off of me. And I'm not going to lie and say that it doesn't still feel like dishonest energy. I want to know right now what I'm going to ask for us is, and what I asked for us. I have our spread ready because I can't keep wasting time on my camera because people want to see me shuffle on camera. No offense, everyone can kiss it right now. I had an energy that needed an answer, and I got it. And it sucks, but it's, why is there no contact with your person or past person? Or why does the connection with your person or past person feel like it's one-sided or disconnected here? So I wanted to know, why does it feel like someone, like, okay, why does a situation, relationship, friendship, okay, I'm just going to say situationship. Why does it feel like sort of one-sided right now? Why does the energy feel like someone has something to say, but they're not saying it? And when asked a question, they're quiet, kind of brushing off the fact that you asked a question. Or why, is your person not giving answers? Why don't you have like either closure or answers? And sometimes we never get that. But right now, I'm done. I needed answers to a point that was unbelievable because I'm like, okay, who is in a connection with someone that either has no contact after everything felt so great, like soulmate energy? Why is now there no contact? Why is there this person now not chasing? Why is this person's perspective or the way that they were at first, which came off very loving and very supportive, now switched up? Were they playing mind games? Is there lying and deception going on? And my intuition just kept saying, yes, there's something else going on. There's a third party. There's another person involved. They have other things they're not telling you. So I'm going to hop into this so that we can get into this loveliness and go over what the heck is going on. So this is your main spread for your Celtic Cross energy. And yeah, your outcome, I'm going to say your outcome is the Nine of Wands. So you are the wounded warrior. Capricorns, I feel like your energy is someone definitely did see you as a lover, but they did have you in what would either be something you didn't know, like a lover's quarrel type of thing. Okay, the Moon card came out and everything after the Seven of Swords. I mean, it's like serious, secretive, deceptive shit. Now, I don't think you Capricorns knew anything about this. I don't believe that you knew if this person had another person or if they were involved in something that was like, something that involved them being trapped and they just didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want to express their vulnerability. But as soon as the rain happened in the shower, I started to feel so emotional and so many emotions that I was just like, okay, this person does feel emotional, but yet they're not sharing or explaining why they feel this way, how they feel this way, why things feel now one-sided when at first they felt so great. And Capricorn, I feel like maybe they for a second got obsessed, but maybe obsessed with the idea of having you, but maybe you came off as too independent. And maybe they just, I don't know if you were what I would call a friend with benefits, a rebound, a friend or an emotional connection that they used for a temporary time. But they did have someone else in the back of their mind, and that sucks. They did have, real deception going on and possibly had you a part of a love triangle, because there is someone in front of this whole picture watching this, as if they're, see, 444, you're divinely protected, Capricorns, and I think that this ended for a reason. Does it suck? Is it sucking right now? Yeah. But Capricorns, I think that you have went in hermit mode, you've meditated and contemplated, and instead of shedding tears, you're just going to learn from this and have the guidance and wisdom that you've learned and take it with you, and unfortunately swallow it like a hard-ass pill. And that sucks. I do see that there is new love coming in, though, at the end of your reading. Like in your crowning thoughts, you're just waiting for the sun to shine again. You're waiting for the happiness to show up, and it is going to. It's like we're going from, the secret unknown, the moon card, to the Ten of Swords, which is the end of a tough cycle, and then there's the sun card. Do I believe that maybe you had a soul connection, or it felt very, very, very similar, very mirrored? Yes. But with the Seven of Swords, I think that someone had been lying to you, secretively keeping deceptive secrets, or just not telling you what really you should have been told out of respect. And if they had already somebody in their life as a soulmate, or they possibly thought that you were one, I think they're still going to contact and message you with this Page of Wands, but at the same time, I still feel like they are in contact with you once in a while, or they're still trying to. But then it's just not the same energy, not the same love, not the same spark, and it just feels like when you even have a question to ask, they don't just shut it down. They just don't answer. They're like completely closed off emotionally to even answering about this, and I don't know if it's someone who lacks vulnerability or lacks self-expression. But even after that moon card, Capricorn, we have the High Priestess, we have the Eight of Cups, which is you walking away, trusting your intuition, and in your, you know what, this is actually, oh no, it's okay. This is how people view you, Cap. They view you as the sun. Oh my goodness. And your outcome is literally, the wounded warrior, but someone sees your worth, Capricorn. There is a King of Pentacles that maybe is in your hopes, Capricorn, or you could be in theirs. I wanted to know, what's going on with this deception, so here we are. Present energy is someone has been sneaky, lying, and hiding something from you, Capricorns. And I believe they've been playing mental head games with you, because if they're not even answering your questions and they're making you like actually have the need to even ask something of worry, something of stress, something of like depleting your energy, they absolutely are not worth your time. There's someone who's maybe they have a lot of toxic patterns, a lot of healing to do. And I think that they treat everyone like this. Deceptive, manipulative, always lying to people. And maybe that's seriously just how, unfortunately, they are not exactly, a good person. They're going to have to work on that and do some self-reflecting. And if they don't ever want to heal and be a good person and be an honest person, a loyal person, a dedicated person, then they're always going to be sneaky and they're always going to play mind games with people. And unfortunately, this is your person's current energy. Deception. There's nothing else. It's like manipulation, deception, and lies. And that is a terrible energy that your person is in. And your person's negative or positive influence is the moon card. Negative influence is what I'm going to say, because what is this? This is the unknown. This is the secret. This is what they're keeping from you, Capricorn. They're keeping the fact that they are a liar or deceptive, or that they do this to everyone. Always play mind games, head games, and trick people into getting what they want. And I will say like it is, that is what you call a narcissist, or someone that just uses people for a living because they know no other way. Now, Capricorn, in your person, okay, I wanted to say, okay, the base of the situation is, can you trust your person? Okay, the base of the situation is, Capricorn, you have to trust your intuition on this person. I think you now know by instinct, by your feelings, by the way that you highly intuitively kind of felt like things were a little bit of a red flag after they were what was so brightly a rainbow flag, okay, or a green flag, however you would like to put it, okay. It seemed very happy, very loving, very safe, very secure in the beginning of everything, and then it just somehow plummeted into a very huge energetic shift, as if maybe, I don't know if they just made this reckless, impulsive decision to start talking to you, Capricorn, while they were still talking to someone else. But I think your intuition knew. someone was just fucking lying. And I think they were lying about their immediate past. They were lying about, you know, maybe still having a soulmate or still having a karmic soulmate, however that resonates. I still feel like someone might have been deceptive in a way because they felt trapped, but that's still no reason to lie. That's still no reason to be disloyal. If you just want to be a non-platonic friend, you know, this person should have been honest, but at the same time, it's like they made you, in a sense, feel like you were a soulmate, which you could have been. You could be still. But soulmates don't treat you bad. They don't lie to you. They're not deceptive, manipulative, and narcissistic, and they don't stab you in the back. They don't betray you. They don't do things like this. And even if the beginning of this started out that they didn't want to betray you and it turned out that way, they could be trapped with a baby mama, baby dad situation, and maybe like there is something that they're just not telling you about somebody. Even if like they just still have this love for someone, or you'll never be their number one, which is a very hard thing to take in. This is why I don't even date, folks, because I don't deal with stuff like that. I don't want to worry about if I'm number one in someone's head or second best. And I think that this person was trying to give this a chance, but they knew they were being deceptive the whole time they were talking to you, Capricorn. And I think that's shitty. Because now this is, you know, this is like the crowning thoughts of your person and how badly they do feel. Like they now feel like this because they deceived you. And they deceived their person as well. Maybe there was someone that was there for them before you, whether it was a karmic or not. A soulmate's a soulmate. Someone that's there for you is someone that's there for you. And say they have history with their karmic. I think that the ending with their karmic and the ending with you has just been terrible on them. But I don't feel any fucking remorse, because at the same time, this feels like your energy as well. How can you literally make someone feel like you're their soulmate, you know, the mirror image, chase and fight for them, but then so easily quit and give up? And then you're stuck in your mental state, Capricorn, wondering, why did I waste my energy? Why did I get treated this way? Why do I feel so depleted? And it's because somebody wasn't being fair, someone wasn't being honest, and they were not for your highest good. This is worse than fucking trauma. This is like the top of the freaking mind game playing that it gets to, but it's the end of a tough cycle. So Capricorn, close this cycle out with this person. If they're really just not even going to give you answers, you have to just accept it and say it is what it is. I'm not going to receive the closure that I want to in this situation. I have to just trust my gut, my intuition, because sometimes the heart is just too fond of the thought of love and connection to think logically like everyone is good when everyone's not really that good. Now, that's in everyone's crowning thoughts in this whole situation, your person's and yours. Everyone feels caught up and like they deceived themselves, they've deceived each other. This is just such bullshit. I will say that in the immediate future, though, Capricorn, you walked away from this person, and they walked away from their person. I think it's the most effed up, hypocritical energy on the planet. You ended up, I think, finding out, Capricorn, that this person, you know, might have walked away from a relationship eventually, but if things didn't start off honest in the relationship, how would they ever just be honest the entire time? It was never meant to be, I don't think. If it started off with lies, it will end with deception. It will end with hurt and pain. I think your person thought that they were trusting their intuition as well, like maybe walking away from their soulmate or the person that they've been with for a while was the right thing to do. Maybe they were pouring into this person and this person wasn't pouring into them. But at the same time, Capricorn, it was like the same energy. You're pouring into this person as they started to pour into you, but then they pulled back. And then you had to walk away and do the exact same thing. And now everyone in this situation is so fucking hurt. The person that may came off with good intentions, but if there were lies involved, it's going to hurt the goat. We're not going to take that shit. We know what we fucking deserve. Sorry. So Capricorns, you know, I believe you walked away from that person and they walked away from their person. Now everyone has like this freaking lose-lose, but at the same time, Capricorn, this is a win for you. You dodged a fucking bullet. So Keep pushing forward. Don't shed no tears. This probably was just a temporary emotional fulfillment connection that was going on for a little bit. And if this person can be honest and just be a friend, then okay. I do believe this person is still trying to contact you, Capricorns. This is in your fears. I think you're afraid that they're still going to contact you, but at the same time, if they're still going to contact you and they still want to be your friend and take action, to talk, to communicate, then they're going to have to actually communicate with honesty. And if they're not going to come with that, then they can just keep messaging and texting and talking to their past person, to their past soulmate, because you apparently are not going to ever be second best to someone, and you know your worth, Capricorn. You know, if this person is going to just be sneaky and caught up talking to someone else, and they're always going to be honest with that person, or however that is, however the situation is, they should not be lying to either one of you. They should be honest to both of you. If you're an adult, be a fucking adult. Talk about it. There is polyamorous relationships now. There is friends with benefits. There's no need at all for lying unless you really do just have that addiction to lie, play head games, mind games, love to hurt people, malevolent fucks. And I still believe, though, in your fears, Capricorn, you fear that if this person's going to still have communication with you, they're not going to be honest. And you still fear the communication they're having with someone else. I'd say just let the cycle close out. Let it end. You walked away for a reason. And if they still message you, call you, hit you up, make sure that you have firm boundaries and that you speak your fucking truth. In your hopes here, I'm sorry, in how people view you. They view you as happiness, joy, the sunshine, the major arcana. This could be why this person was so attracted to you in the first place. Capricorn, if you're giving off this type of an energy, I mean, in your crowning thoughts, this is how people view you. And this is also how you could have viewed that person. Like, they were, for a moment, your happiness, your abundance. But Capricorn, I believe that with this ending a tough cycle, it's brought you peace and happiness to know that there was an unfortunate wishy-washy energy that you closed out, and it was for your highest good, and you know that. You know that now you've taken your power back. You lost it for a very short period of time is what I want to say, because I don't believe that this turned into anything serious at all. I think it was all bullshit. But do I think that in how people view you, Capricorn, is a good thing? Like the Sun card? Hell yeah. I believe that in your hopes, it doesn't even have to be in your hopes. I think that it is another earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who could either be like, you know, a secret admirer. In your hopes, I think you want someone who is stable, secure, and just like you, Capricorn. You know, you do want emotional fulfillment, and you want maybe someone that has water in their chart, but you don't want someone that's so full of water that they're just playing with you and loving everybody else as well. Like, they have so much love in their chart, that's all they know how to do is love everybody. And that is dangerous. That is creating drama and unloyalty and conflict, and it's ridiculous. A King of Pentacles, though, is going to come in, and if they truly are the person that sees you as the most abundant human on this planet, or the most abundant offer that the universe has delivered or showed up for them, has shown them, they're going to go after this, Capricorn, because this is the biggest major arcana in the entire deck. So I do believe you have a new love offer coming in, which would be an earth sign. This earth sign, I do believe, though, in your immediate future, they see, though, that you are a wounded warrior. They do see you've been through hell and back. They see you've lost it all, that you've hit rock bottom, but they do see how much you still light your fire, heal yourself, and get the fuck back up, and you go at it again. You try again, always, no matter how much pain you show, no matter how vulnerable you are, no matter how weak you tend to seem sometimes, or end up being at moments of troubled times in your life. And this person's like, you know what? I see a Capricorn being as so fucking tough. Like, Capricorn has been through hell and back with that moon card energy. People been lying. People put Capricorn through the Ten of Swords. And Capricorn still made it out on top with the Sun card, and still lit his or her own fire back up to push forward, you know, whether that is one more time or one last time, or just keep persevering. Yeah, I will say that I was going to clarify your person, but they do see you as wish fulfillment, star card energy. They see you as being very balanced, I think, right now, and they do see a lot of energy. Like, they do love you. There's love back here, like this King of Cups. I think that maybe if this is not like, okay, if this is not your person, your King of Pentacles, and there is a water sign that is a King of Cups that sees you as their wish fulfillment and sees you as like a meant to be connection with judgment. Like this was meant to be, that the angels and the divine and source has had this lined up, and that you are supposed to be this person's person. Like you're supposed to be in unity, you're their soulmate, however that resonates. If this is not all your earth sign's energy, then there is a water sign. But again, this could just mean that this person has like a king's amount of fucking love for you, and not only that is what we want, right? We want balance. We need, I hate to say it, the most compatible person is an earth sign for another earth sign with water in their chart, because they're going to still come as serious as you, want the simple life like you, Capricorn, but then they're still going to still eventually want to pour so much into this. There's going to still be so much love. And if they believe, you know, that this is such a divine connection, like this was meant to be, like on that, like this is where the guy on the Hierophant card is here, okay, which would be Mr. Taurus, and then we have Mrs. Taurus, which is, this is what she looks like on the Empress card. And then there's like, you know, Judgment right in the middle, you know, the angels, the guardian angels, maybe they're like speaking loudly to your person right now. Sorry, I flipped that. And I don't know. I think that the person that does love you and sees you as wish fulfillment, okay, if we keep going, they've had a death or an ending to seeing the beauty in you because you've had a transformation. But remember, if someone didn't see your worth though in the first place, I'm a Capricorn and I get serious over that shit. If you didn't love me in the beginning and you didn't see my worth, why the fuck all of a sudden do you think I'm going to give in now? You know? But at the same time, Capricorns, I think you are the one that had a death or an ending, maybe not them. They see that you've had a transformation from the Ten of Swords to the Sun card. It's like, you know, you've had this death or an ending to a depressed, very negative part of you to this bright, healing, Empress, nurturing, Queen of Cups type of energy in you. But at the same time, it's Scorpio energy. It's the Death card. So yeah, I mean, lots of awesome energy. And if you want to say that you have two new potential partners coming in, then I'd say you have two kings, which would be an earth sign and a water sign. And if not, then your earth sign is coming in and they have a lot of love for you and they may have water in their chart. Now, Capricorns, to clarify your energy over here, I mean, it's so self-explanatory. The Lover's card does mean that someone may have had you in a third-party connection. It doesn't mean that you knew about it. It doesn't mean that you were serious with this person. It just could mean they weren't honest with you about talking to you and another person, or you and multiple people. And now it's like, you know what? You're caught. I'm done. You're not going to have your cake and ice cream and eat it too, fucker. So get the frick out of here and go kick rocks. Because if you thought you were going to, like, you know, act like you loved me, the goat, the Capricorn, let me just tell you that we are fucking karma in the flesh, and anything that you do to us will literally come back at you. So if this person hurt you, I'm sorry, but energy will be reciprocated and judgment will be served. And at the same time, I do think that Capricorns, you're not going to give a shit. We're the goats. We don't care. We're still going to cheers to whatever the frick is next, and we're still going to move on with our devil energy, and we're going to be like, you know what? Oh, well, it is what it is. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Bye, fucker. I mean, at this point in life, we're so detached sometimes that it only hurts for a little bit once you become so much older and you've learned so much wisdom throughout your life. And Capricorns, you know you're good. You know you're the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles, however that resonates for you. And if that's you and your hopes, Capricorn, and this isn't a love offer, and people view you as happiness, then in your hopes, you just may be very, very wealthy and very independent, very rich, I'm getting, if that's not a love offer, because it's just kind of clarifying you will be in a money status. You will be independent, secure, focused on money, and self-love. Okay, this is like getting that confidence back, that spark back, that growth in you to know better than to go back to things that were not for your highest good, or to go back to deceptive liars. So, but either way, if this is a love offer, someone's coming in, you know, that could be a person that makes money just like you, is independent just like you. This is a beautiful energy, you know, someone who's just like more focused on making it on this planet than anything else, you know. And if someone can just give you a temporary love once in a while and that's all you need, Capricorn, then take it. Do what you want to do. It's your life. It's you versus you. If you want to love how you want to love, by not being with someone, by sleeping in separate beds, by living in separate houses, by having no strings attached. However it is, Capricorn, you're the wounded warrior. You're going to make the decisions and you're wearing the fucking pants no matter what relationship you end up in now. Whether that is friends, family, partners, you will stand your ground. No one's going to dim your light no more. No one's putting out any more of your fire, any more of your ideas, any more of your wands, any more of your abilities and talents. No one's going to take any more advantage of your kindness, and we do have kindness over here. You're absolutely, I hate to say it, maybe done being so kind. It's time to light the fire and actually be the bitch, or be the a-hole. Time to take your power back, Capricorn, and be like, you know what? Try to put this one out now. I dare you. Because you're going to get burnt in the fucking fire that you're trying to play with. So keep messing with the goat. I dare you. Like I said, we are karma in the flesh. Anything you do to the goat will happen right back to you. Like anyone that's trying to mess with you, pathetic. All I have to say is that you're done being kind about things. You're done. Like, you've been so kind, Capricorn. You've been so honest. I mean, we have kindness and honesty at the end of the deck over here, and I kept it there for a reason. You've been so honest, Capricorn. And you have been so selfless when it comes to people that you barely even know. You're just so there for people, and they just cannot ever reciprocate that good energy back. See? No one ever just comes back with, like, okay, we have Tawny Frogmouth, which is too funny. I don't even know. We're just naming him Tawny, I guess. But, okay, this says consideration. So, Capricorns, you're always considering how other people feel. You're always empathetic. You always feel for them. And it's time for you to still be your honest self. But I think you're done being selfless. It's time to be selfish. It's time, okay, for you to consider yourself, your feelings. We're done putting up with less than we deserve. So I'd say that you need to take the fact that you matter into consideration, Capricorn. Your feelings matter. What you receive and don't receive fucking matters. And if you're not receiving someone in your life that's going to be selfless like you, that's going to be honest like you, then why the hell do you have them in your life? They're not for your highest good. And let me just show you your beautiful spread so far, okay? So this is, you know, all the beautiful energy, and you're in this star energy, so you either are healing very, very well, and you're in your star power, star energy, shining brightly, everyone's seeing your talents, you've healed, or you are someone's wish fulfillment here, Aquarius energy. Over here, we do have forgiveness and contentment. Capricorn, I think that you need right now to forgive yourself for being duped. Forgive yourself for being tricked, for believing that maybe there was another good connection in your life that just fucking wasn't even worth the time of day you gave it. And it just became so disappointing. Now it's time to forgive yourself and forgive that person. Maybe, you know, they didn't mean to hurt you, but at the same time, no reason to lie. And I think that once you have cut this person off, forgiven yourself and forgiven them, you're going to find the contentment again in your life. You're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to pour into me. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm done crying over people that treat me bad in my past because for some reason they just don't want to see my worth, but I know my fucking worth, so I'm going to be content in my own energy. 2929. Over here we have gratitude and compassion. So Capricorns, I think that this is literally what you will consistently have an energy of. You're always kind, honest, you're always compassionate, and you always have I don't know, gratitude. But right now, I think that right now you need to have compassion for yourself and stop being so selfless, because you're being taken advantage of by multiple people, I feel, around you. Your compassion gets very taken advantage of. And then you're like, why am I grateful? But Capricorn, you still are grateful at the end of every day. You're grateful for your family, for the people that are close to you, for the people that actually are honest, love you, have compassion for you, always come back with honesty and kindness, okay? These are the people that you're grateful to have in your life. And I think that once you, close out cycles, 10 of Swords, you're done, letting anyone just make you feel that bad, put you in situations that are just so ridiculous. Like, grow the fuck up or don't talk to me. You're done having compassion for the people like that, Capricorn, but you are going to start to have compassion for yourself finally, because you have been selfless. Okay? You have been so selfless that all you've had is compassion for everyone. Forgiveness for everyone, honesty for everyone, kindness, gratitude for everyone. And now I think it's time for you to be grateful for yourself, for what you have, for the compassion that you can give to yourself, for the love that you can give and receive from yourself. We all know that if we want honesty, who can we truly get it from? Our fucking self. If we truly want kindness and contentment, where can we truly get it? Ourself. I hate to say it, Capricorns, but the only person that is going to make you happy is yourself. You can never, ever look for happiness and contentment in someone else, because that is an expectation that will always leave you fucking disappointed. Now, with this other energy that we have over here, Capricorns, I think that you have went in, like I said, into hermit mode after this temporary emotional downfall. Okay, this fucking horrible mentality that happened really quick after a connection that maybe you thought was going to go somewhere. But then you felt the deception, you trusted your intuition, you saw the fucking red flags, and you were pulling their card and their truth and finally speaking up and being honest. And then they were just like, I'm not going to answer these questions. I'm sneaky. I'm just going to leave you hanging and then making you want to talk to me again, to want an answer, to want more. No. That is what you call a narcissist and manipulation, and people that just keep trying to get you to come back so that they can take advantage of you, use you, still play mind games with you. Say goodbye to that energy, Capricorns. You have went into hermit mode, which is Virgo energy. I think that you have been meditating and contemplating about, yes, this hurt, but will I be fine? Yeah. Because I always heal myself, and I always pick myself back up. I always hug myself, and I put my pieces back to fucking together, because I'm the goat. I am an old soul who has lived through a very, very difficult life. I always have experiences that teach me lessons of wisdom and guidance is what I'm getting. I'm not reading from no book this time, folks, okay? This is literally all the intuitive messages. You will now trust with your intuition and your third eye, no matter what connection you ever end up in. And if no one's going to be honest, then they can kick rocks, trip, try to find the dirt to put on your name, and they can keep digging their own grave trying, because we're done. We are done being lied to, being deceptive, especially when we're in this type of an energy. No wonder someone tried to bring you down. They probably have resentment and jealousy, or they just had, I don't know, this, I want to say, okay, 333, this person just, I think they grew up to where they just know how to play people and use people for a living, because they don't know any other way to love besides being deceptive. It's like someone who is the daydreamer, the person who has illusions, they have the fantasies and think that things are going to be so amazing, but then they're like, oh, I was reckless and made a stupid decision, and then they regret it. They regret leaving that person. They regret that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, or however that resonates for this person and you. All right, my goats. Now I have clarified with 2 cards over here that I just left there, and I was like, okay, that's it. We have water energy. This was first. This was in the middle of your deck. So, Capricorns, you don't need to like literally want anything. You're about to have soulmate energy come in that are the people, like I said, who will not deceive you. They will not lie to you. They will not misunderstand you. They're not going to come in with non-committal energy, non-forgiveness, non-compassion, non-grateful, non-honesty, non-kindness. No. We're done with those energies, and that's not what's coming in. Now we're going to have win-win outcomes from now on, and people that are a part of our soul sister, soul brother, soul family tribe coming in. People that will support us, love us, that are compassionate, are grateful for us, always have contentment, like they always feel content and comfortable and safe around us. And you want to feel the exact same way around that person, and you also want them to always be kind and forgiving like you are, Capricorn. So always, you will always have reciprocated energy with energy like this beautiful Three of Cups water energy. And, you know, it's coming in as a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth announcement, and the need to have more fun. And I just think that, you know, once you get out there and you have more fun with people, you're going to start to heal, you know, the great sadness that's in you, the hurt from other people. You're going to see worthy relationships that are actually going to be unforgettable connections, healing connections, unbreakable bonds, always forgiveness and compassion, and just always. These are people that probably will be in your life until the end, is what I would say. And, I mean, we can seriously just clarify right there what's behind it. Great sadness and the Three of Swords. So Capricorns, yes, you had a temporary hiccup and a temporary broken heart, and so did this person, but that's no reason to play with yours because they're not happy with their life. And they made a temporary reckless decision by playing tricks and lying. And if that person has too much sadness and grief on their own heart, to be honest with you, then they're not a person that is ready to even be in a relationship with anyone. They need to take time to heal. And they need to forgive their self. But at this point, we do have the word forgive again. So Capricorns, if you're experiencing great sadness, take the time to heal for yourself. And now this is the need for you to forgive yourself and others and let this go. Again, be focused on your pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Just focus on your money, on learning, on your skills that can reward you. Structure and discipline, if that's how you want to put it. Learning all there is to know about a topic of your interest, okay? So that you can, you know, have clear new beginnings, brilliant ideas of inspiration, you know? You won't have to really worry about love right now, Capricorns. I mean, you have friendships that are coming in that are going to be so supportive and loving. And that's all you need. And you have a friend showing up right there, a water sign right away. And they're showing up as a friend. Look, 2 friends in a row. Yes. Okay. Let's just talk about it. Okay. You're going to have an air sign that may be very, you know, challenging. They may push you. They're going to be honest though, and logical. And I'm sorry. I'm reading as I'm looking at them and holding the other card. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is somebody who's going to always be honest with you. They are impulsive. They're so honest that they can be impulsive like us. I mean, they will, like, you know, how you take a sip of pop and it cuts your throat. Like, it's hard to swallow sometimes the truth that an air sign can give out, but you're going to have a friend who's going to seriously be there for you. And they're going to come in with, like, clear communication on how they, like, want to be a friend for you. And I think that maybe, they may come in with, like, some challenging information, but at the same time, the truth will be delivered, you know, to you maybe by this person. But remember, I think they're just speaking their truth. They want to be a part of your life, Capricorn, and they want to be a part of your soul tribe, whether they're an air sign or not, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then you have this other friend coming in, okay, that really can help you heal and have fun and is intuitive like you, sensitive, friendly, artistic. A water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, and heightened psychic abilities are happening. Okay. Now, whether this is the person that was deceptive is going to start a new cycle with you, or you're going to start a new cycle with a new person, or you're just going to have, like I said, new soulmates, new soul family, new friendships coming in. Accept this because, man, is this the love and the friendship you want. This is soulmate energy. This is loving energy. This isn't deceptive at all. And this person is in no rush to put pressure on you, Capricorns. They just want to have fun. They want to be there with you. They want to laugh with you. They want to have fun. This is an amazing person that's about to enter your life. I mean, you're going to know highly intuitively. I'm not sure. I'm getting like, okay, maybe this person that's coming in that's an air sign. I think that they're just coming in with like challenging information, but it's up to you to trust your intuition to see if this person is like someone who's going to stir the pot and play mind games, or is this person really coming in with like real information that can help you, you know, speak your truth, live your truth, and this person is so honest that you want them to have your back, you want them a part of your life? Or is this person just starting drama, you know? Are they stirring the pot? Are they impulsive? Or are they honest? It's a big question there, because in Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, they're both. They are all of those things. They're curious, they're honest, they're always logical, they always speak their truth. But alright guys, let's get to the last two cards that I have over here pulled for you. And we will close out this reading. Now we have future and we have vision. So Capricorns, I think that you need to have a new future vision. And for once, we have that North Node. And now I know what, okay, maybe North Node does mean. What is going to happen in your future? What is going to happen is beautiful things are going to happen, is what I have to say. Because if you are looking towards the future, you're not looking in the past no more. You're not reliving replayed scenarios. You're not manifesting the broken pieces back of relationships that no longer serve you. You're not giving the power of things that are not even in your life anymore by thinking about it too much, by obsessing about it. And you have a new vision, a vision that is creative. You're in Neptune energy. You're about to literally, like this one card says, I think you're about to have like, what is it? The wisdom and guidance to make more money, like that Eight of Pentacles. You're going to have this vision and you're just going to work hard at it. And this Nine of Pentacles, like you're going to have this vision to get your confidence back, to heal, to not let your emotions get the best of you when things go wrong in your future. You're having like these visions of, you know, and how can I just heal? And how can I keep motivating myself to keep going? And I'd say Capricorns, you already know that answer. Just keep healing, keep pushing forward. Look at this. Sustainability, 44. I'd say that you're divinely protected, and we did get 444 in this reading. I'd say that you can sustain anything, and you can overcome anything. Like, I feel so much healing from this card. Like, if you feel like you're unbalanced, or that someone threw off your energy, or that some experience in your life didn't work out, you're going to go into meditation mode. You're going to unblock everything that is a blockage. You're going to remember how divinely protected you are, how grateful and lucky you are, and you're going to heal yourself again, always. Okay, I said motivation, but this says motion, okay? But I still feel, okay, this is taking action. This is fire energy. It looks like, even though it's a sword, I feel like there's so much fire energy off of this card. It feels like Aries. It feels like your vision is always motivated and in motion. And you can sustain, okay? Literally. Sustain and overcome anything that you put your mind to, because you know that your mind is a very powerful tool. And last card here at the bottom of the deck is the Strength card in number 13. You're stepping into your strength, Capricorn, and you know how to climb up this ladder, climb up these stairs to the door that needs to fucking be open. Or if this is not a door, then this is literally a seat for you on the freaking, like what is the, what would I call it? The king or queen seat, okay? The throne, there we go. All I know is you are climbing the stairs to strength, and you're finding your way back to healing, and your way back to what makes you happy, what makes you fulfilled, what makes you feel joy. And that is your reading, my goats. Hope you enjoyed it. We tapped into how someone was obviously feeling. Sometimes we have to swallow a reading and just take it, even if it's not what we wanted. I had a bad feeling, and I'm glad we got the answers that we needed, though. 444. You're divinely protected, and I'm going to close this out. 4444. Peace and love, goats.